In this tutorial, we're going to look at how to add a number to identify sections at the start of an element within the HTML. This is the code for this page, the HTML code. Note that we've only got paragraphs. There is no numbering present. The numbering is set within the CSS. We start by giving the counter a name. In this case, we're naming it section, and we set it to 0. Counter reset section initiates our counter. Then we're adding our counter before each paragraph tag. So we're incrementing the counter each time. Counter increment section. We're adding the content counter section, which will place the number, followed by a space, a colon, and a space. We can set the font size for this number, 2M in this example, and a color for the text. If we have subsection counters, then we would also initiate the counter, the subsection, and apply a style to it. Counters can be reset to start at any number. Next, we will look at a much larger page, and we will examine how we can use multiple counters on the same page. On this page, we've got main section numbered in blue, 1, 2, 3, and so on. And we've also got each paragraph numbered with a subsection counter, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. So we're using two separate counters here. The section counter is reset within the body element. If I scroll down in the CSS, here is the styling for the main content item, and we're resetting the subsection counter at this point. Main content item, before each item of this element, we increment the section counter. We add the content text of the number followed by a full stop and a space. The number, full stop and space. And this is font size 2M and the color is blue. This next style is saying that for each P tag that is inside a main content item, before that item we will increment our counter subsection, and the content will be a bracket. The counter for the section, so here we see 2 is the section counter, and then we start with 2, 2, and 2. Here the section was 1, and we started with 1, 1, and 1. So that's where that section counter is coming from. We have a full stop, and then we're adding the subsection counter followed by a closing bracket. So here we have the subsection counter and the closing bracket, 1, 2, and 3. So this is counting each paragraph and inserting our pair of counters before each of the paragraphs. If we look further down, where there is a much longer paragraph, we can see that here we have section 4, subsection 0.14. You can have as many counters as you like, and you can reset them as you wish. It's quite a flexible way of numbering code. Another advantage is if you copy this text, it doesn't copy the counters. So the same concept can be used to put line numbers against code, and the user can copy the code without the line numbers.